Hello, everyone. I just wanted to make some comments about India. India does come on our channel, so welcome to you. It is an honor to have you in our World Wheelchair Warrior channel. My name is Lisa, everyone, and we're going to talk a little bit about India and their efforts in making things more accessible. This was a book fair that they did, and I really, it puts a smile on my face because when you begin to try, those are the first steps and important steps. There's an article here written in the Times of India. It was written by Suman Chakraborty and Mayu Sengupta on February 8th, 2025. So it's very recent. They put together an association of wheelchairs. So that's awesome. I'm going to read the first paragraph and then talk a little bit about, what they can do or some suggestions. This is in Kolkata. Access to stalls at the book fair continue to pose a hurdle for people with disabilities, particularly those in wheelchairs, said a member of the Wheelchair Users Association, who visited the book fair on Saturday afternoon. So they even went to the book fair to kind of test and see how accessible it was. And I see the stores, the stalls, the small areas made some ramps, but there's a lip on the ramp, so it's not flush. It's not flush with the sidewalk. So that, there's a woman in a power wheelchair and she could not get in because there's a lip on the ramp. So, and there's no guide rails on the ramp either. So that's really important. So two things, people from India. When you make a ramp, it has to be absolutely flush with the ground. No lip, no separation there. So it has to be really flat, completely flat. You have to sand down that edge. And then some guide rails. So a person can hold on, so the wheelchair user has a guide to go up the ramp and not slid off, because sometimes our vision is not great. So you have to have rails and absolutely flush. So through the fair, organizers have built ramps and revamped washrooms. Awesome. Lack of understanding about the needs of people with mobility issues meant they found it challenging to enter stalls unassisted. So still, I say, these are the first steps. They're trying. So they didn't have any guide. I'm sure they weren't quite sure how to, do XYZ. So there has to be, I think that the Wheelchair Association, Users Association could put out a little booklet, with measurements and things like that, and designs, different designs for ramps and bathrooms for people with disabilities. So I think that would be helpful. I think that doing it for the first time, of course, they're going to run into issues, not knowing, but they're trying. That's what I want to say. So congratulations, India, in beginning. This is the beginning, and it just will continue from here. So a booklet would be fantastic with some measurements, and any ramp should have some guide rails, and that would help other people hold on as they're going up the ramp, or a wheelchair user to get up. And it also needs to be flush. No lip on the end of the ramp. So, a manual wheelchair can pick up their front wheels and get up, but not the power wheelchairs. They can't do that. So they'll get stuck. The ramps have not been properly built to enable people on wheelchairs to use them without help. At stalls, the rails on which collapsible gates are installed have not been embedded in the platform, and so wheelchairs can't ride over them unassisted. said Priyanka D., a philosophy assistant professor at Presidency University. So they have important people observing, watching, commenting. So that's really important to get feedback. So a wheelchair user association member, D, said they had asked the guild to let them hold an accessibility audit. There should be a helpline for distributing wheelchairs at the fair, which is not there. So they're thinking, they're making progress, they're organizing, which is wonderful to see. Even after repeated requests, people with disabilities face problems at the fair, she said. Guild officials said they would try to make changes next year. Our people are always at the stalls to help, said an official. So this is a great beginning. I don't know if they've done this in the past, but again, I want to say putting out a little booklet with recommendations, measurements, designs, and distributing those booklets would be fantastic, because then the store owners, those who build washrooms and bathrooms, can then have an idea, can have a model to work on, and then they'll know the measurements that are needed for a washroom or a bathroom, and the people would be, it would be fantastic. Then you do it once, and then you know how to do it again, following those same models. So I think the Wheelchair Users Association have their work cut out for them, but I want to congratulate them also for thinking and putting out ideas there for the book fair. And the people do need models and measurements on how to make a ramp, or how to, build a stall and a door that's wide enough for wheelchair users. So you're getting there. You're getting there. So, the more information you put out there, the more requests, the better, the better. And I think putting together a Wheelchair Users Association is awesome. I think we should have some here. Although we do have the ADA here, and we do have the Association of the ADA, and they watch over us and give us a hand. And there are all kinds of measurements and things here on the internet, so that the people here at stores and apartments, when they're building it, have measurements to follow already. So if you need those, I can email somebody in the Wheelchair Users Association. If you want to contact me here at World Wheelchair, my brain is still not working. So if you want to email me here at the channel, you can go to the first page and you'll find the email there, and I'll be happy to assist you with measurements and designs for ramps and bathrooms and washrooms and doorways and all that kind of stuff that's needed. And then you can make a little booklet and distribute that to people who build homes, who build ramps. Somebody might be very helpful at making a ramp or ramps for people. So congratulations again. This is really a beautiful start, and I hope it continues. And but folks, this is awesome. I think this is where we started in our fights to make things accessible. And we've come a long way. Now it's our turn to help others with ideas and things that they can do over there. And that's the same for other countries, Japan and China and, Congo and Tanzania and Argentina and Brazil. Although Brazil is pretty aware, and they work on their accessibility needs over there. But Other countries don't have that, and I think it's a good time for us to share. So, Wheelchair Users Association, email me, please, and I'll be happy to assist with some information from our ADA organization with measurements and designs and numbers that they would need to help out. All right. Thank you so much. And again, welcome to India here on our channel. And I'm hoping to see all of you soon. Feeling better here. I should get out in another 2 days. That's what the nurse told me anyway. So I've been stuck in my room since like Tuesday. For those who haven't been around, I've had a virus hit our assisted living. Everybody's down with the virus, so we're being very careful and letting people out gradually who are feeling better. So it's tough. We've had the norovirus, which is highly contagious, and all of us have come down with it. So, but gradually we're recovering. So be kind, be helpful to others, and I hope to see you all soon. Do a like, and that would be very helpful. And subscribe if you'd like to come back. And hooray for India.